The people who do this, oh my God, it's the Lionel Messi of selfishness. There's a special place in hell reserved for people who cut in line. Well, there isn't really, but they would cut in line to get into that special place. So they're going to be there, trust me, before you. Those awful, awful bastards. Hello. Just had a long flight. I want to do a quick video about the horrific people I met in the airport. I think the airport is a place that can bring out the best in people or the worst in people. One of the few places that xenophobes can't complain about foreigners, which is good. There's also a thing known as airport time where it's completely acceptable for you to have a beer at 5:30 in the morning with your sausage egg McMuffin. So I had a few incidents of line cutting at the airport. Incident number one. We're in the check-in line, waiting to go get checked in. It's a tense moment. We all want to get on our flights.
People behind me were off to a cycling trip in Vancouver.
In front of me, they're going on a sex tourism holiday. Everyone's got places to be. And then all of a sudden, there's a cutesy little old lady in front of me that I don't remember being there before. It's always the cutesy little old ladies that like to cut in line. That's right. I was just standing there. She gaslit the whole line because she wasn't there before and now she's there. I didn't say anything because I'm a wuss. I don't want to victim blame here, but in a lot of ways, my fault. One, I was giving a big gap in front of the line. Two, I didn't call it out straight away. You gotta call it out straight away. You can't just leave it. You can't just, they're cutting lines there first. You gotta come in strong. You gotta come in. Hey, that's my bit in the line, mother. The next person who cut in line, and this is a classic cut in line move at fast food restaurants and food trucks. Basically, what the offender does, approach the menu or the food on the back of the wall. They approach that as if they're getting a closer look to decide what they're going to eat. Their eyes are on you. They're seeing if you're aware. This is why you gotta be aware. This is what's wrong with society. Everyone just thinks they can cut in line. This is the thing about line cutters, all right? Not all people who cut the line are assholes, but all assholes cut the line. And this line cutter, again, little old lady, I hate to profile line cutters, but if I see a little old lady in a store near a line, I'm profiling her. I'm thinking she's going to offend. She's looking at the menu. What do I want? She's communicating to her friend. They're always showing off. Look what I can do. She walks up. This is what you got to do when you don't want to be cut in line. You got to look focused and you got to look stern. You can't be looking, la, 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 la. Boom, she sees me. I'm on her. She's about 55 to 60 years old. Do not even think about it. Look, just because you were here in this reality before me does not mean you get to have your Egg McMuffin before me. Okay? She's signaling like I'm just looking. I've seen it all before, love. You're not going to get past me with that bullshit. Oh, I was just looking. No, you weren't. You were planning a fucking coup. You were planning to cut the line. Just admit it. Freaking annoying me. They are shameless people because I think it's addictive. I think a lot of people get involved in the cutting in line underworld, and I'm sure people who cut in line have little groups, little Facebook groups and little chats and WhatsApps that they all like brag about their crimes to, take pictures of lines and they say, I just cut this son of a bitch. Woo! And this shameless old lady then came over and started talking to my baby. A little side note about raw dogging flights. Challenge you to take an 18-month-old baby onto a flight. I'd rather let the whole flight raw dog me and take my 18-month-old son on a long-haul flight again. Little old lady line cutter. She's trying to make conversation. She hears my accent, well, my messed up accent, and she's from Northern Ireland. She tries to bond on that. Get the hell out of here. You denied all country affiliations when you tried to cut the line. You tried to cut the line, you cut yourself away from society. If you're a line cutter, you're a line cutter first. All right? I know some of you watching this cut lines. I know you do. And you're bad, nasty people. And now I don't agree with executing people who cut in line. I think they should get a prison sentence because killing them would be too easy. Woo! Straight to jail. Fast track to jail. No trial. It's chaos. The line exists to keep society in order. Okay?